Good morning, peeps. It's Christmas today. I got 2 big boxes there. I got 3 more that are supposed to be here today. I got that one that I just opened, and I'm about to reveal the fantastic thing that is hiding inside of this wrapper. Coffee. Right here. So before I do that, I just wanted to explain. I use this app. Well, it's not really even an app. It's just through Facebook. Somebody has a site they created called Plant Purge. And there's all these people that purge. Some own greenhouses. Some are very small business. And they post things that they want to sell. And then you go in there and you claim sold. And then you take a snapshot of everything and send a DM or a PM, direct message or personal message to the seller so that they know exactly which one you claimed, because a lot of times they might have like 5 monkey tails and 5 booby cactuses or cacti and all this other stuff. And then they each have their own ways that they accept payment, and then you pay. Okay, I'm about ready to reveal. Oh, I'm so excited. Look, there's a peek. There's a peek. Okay. Anyway, and then you purchase your items. So here we go. This one is another gorgeous ghost cactus. Okay. And I bought this through this person called Succulents Empire. And I love that it says, thank you for supporting small businesses, plant collectors. And this is not the one I thought it was, so I forgot I even bought this one. But I bought this one for a very specific reason, because I have my own ghost cactus up there I'm keeping. That's my collection up there. You've probably seen this in other videos. It's building fast. But I bought this one because it had so many arms. I'm going to let that one grow out, but I'm going to take this arm and this arm and this arm, and I'm going to start my own ghost cactus. And those will become growing out in my home so that I can sell them, because ghost cactus are worth quite a bit of money. And in fact, if I can ever get my hands on some seeds, I'm going to grow some ghost cactus from seed. And it'll take years, but that's okay. All right, let's go on. Get on to the next box here. I got 1 sip of coffee. Let me get another, and we're ready to go. This one came from a company called Euphorbia Greenhouse, and I just really like these people right here. And they are on Plant Story. Oh, by the way, Plant Story is now called Palm Street, which everybody hates, but that's okay. And they did that because they're not just selling plants on Plant Story anymore. A lot of people sell crystals and stones and crystal jewelry through there, and I'm sure that it's going to expand into new areas. And before you know it, they'll just be selling everything, I guess. So always save your packing material. I've got to clean up and go sort it in my back room again. Wow, they wrap this really well. Look at all this. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Second sip of coffee. Life is good. I'm going to unwrap this because I ordered a lot of stuff. I have 3 more boxes coming from them. And I'm done shopping. I've spent the wad this spring break. This is how I spent my money this spring break, because a lot of this stuff is not just for me. It's for me to do plant sales. Oh, man, this is exciting. This is like Christmas. It really is, because I ordered so much, I forget what I ordered sometimes. I really do. So the other thing I do is I always try to shake the soil out as much as I can. And the reason I do that is I never let a drop of soil or perlite get wasted. This is what I do. I just dump it down in here and I reuse. Okay. So this here, I know what this all is. I've been waiting for a lot of these beauties for a while here. Wow, look at all those. Woohoo! Christmas! 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 I don't know what that one is, but it's fluffy. Okay. There we go. All right, let's start with this one might not be too exciting to you, but it is to me. It's a cutting. Ow! It's a really, really sharp cutting. And I have to look up what it's called because I've never seen it before. The reason I buy from Euphorbia Greenhouse is they do try to get as many types of Euphorbia in as they can. Because I will tell you right now, I love Euphorbia. There's a special thing about the genus Euphorbia. This one was a cutting. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to butcher that baby. Well, maybe not. When I say butcher, oh, man, that's a sharp one. Jeez, look at that. Ow! A lot of euphorbias have really sharp. This is also euphorbia, my ghost cactus I got. But that's why I have my hemostats. But this one, I'm going to cut it there, and then I'm going to cut it down here. And then, so that way, I'll scab it over and put it in the soil, and I'll probably cut one more, because I'm going to use this to grow out. So this cutting was like 20 bucks, but a plant like this with maybe 4 of these would cost you like 70 bucks easy. So I forget again what it's called, but it is a euphorbia, and I'm super excited. I love euphorbias. They're all in the genus euphorb, but they all have, when you cut them, they have it. This one's really sharp too, I can tell. Oh my God, it's my cactus fatty. They didn't know what it was, but I like fatties, short and stout, if you will. And, oh, this one has a right nest. I can take that. That is the tip of something else that was cut off. And that might be the same as one I have up there. And I just like short fatties. It's a tip of something that was once cut off and scabbed. You can tell right there that it was cut off. And this one's fully rooted. And then they grow up to be a really, 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 really tall cacti. Okay? So there's my other one. Okay, and again, like I said, I never, ever waste soil. And you might say, well, there's soil on your floor, but I always sweep my soil up. But basically, you might say, well, it's dirt. Dirt is dirt, soil is soil. Soil is when you have something mixed or there's horizons that are created, like when you're outside and you plant, there are horizons in the soil of how everything reaches down and creates layers. It drives me nuts. I mean, it drives me insane when, sorry about that, when people in the plant world call it dirt. It is not dirt. Dirt is usually lifeless. Dirt usually does not have, I hope this is what I'm thinking of. I've been waiting for a yellow echinopsis. I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's not as yellow now, but it will yellow up again. That's an echinopsis. That is not a euphorbia, but euphorbia is milk. So, I got to get my tray out here. I got to have my tray. Hang on a minute. Here we go. I always put everything in a tray. This is not like me at all. So euphorbia's milk, when you cut them, they leach this milk out that is really like the stickiest stuff you've ever had, and it's not easily washed off. It's gooey. And let go. And it really irritates the skin. Okay? So get in there. You are wielding there. Look at that. All right, that'll work. It will really irritate your skin, so you do not want to get that milk on your hands. Why is that not so clear? There we go. And so, oh, coffee time. Cheers. I hope you're having coffee while you're watching this. But you have to let anything that you cut in the cactus world scab over. If something is large and it has a really big slice, you have to let it scab really, really well. Sometimes it might take up to a month or more. And the plant's not going to die because it's a cacti. and cacti thrive on dry conditions. Okay, this might be something really unusual. It feels weird. Oh, this is, I believe, I might be mistaken, but I think this is my Moroccan mound. Also a euphorbia. Look at the design in there. I love this one. I just love that one. So you have to make sure that you take care and either wear gloves or just do not get the milky substance on you. Okay? All right. Yeah, I'm making a mess, but I don't care. Okay, coffee's kicking in, people. Here we go. More soil. Okay. This says tired teacher lady. This I think was one of my wins. So let's talk giveaways for a moment. Whenever you are on Plant Story, that is now known as Palm Street, and you are in a site, they all have giveaways. Like look, they're up. They're so cute. Look at that. That must be something really, really little. I have no idea what that would be. That is little. Anyway, they might like have a random giveaway where if you're logged in and you follow them for 15 minutes, you're this green button appears. You got to go click up in the upper corner, giveaway, go down, scroll, click enter giveaway each time, and you can win something. And I don't know what happened, but since my birthday, I've been winning all kinds of stuff. Like seriously, all kinds of stuff. Like I've had like 6 wins. Ooh, look at that beauty. That is a beauty, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but I will sure learn it. Yeah, and what's weird is this one looks really, really dangerous, but these are really, really soft. They're like rubber. Yeah, spikes are rubbery. Pretty cool, huh? So you can see why I like them. Those are all euphorbias minus that one. Nope, this one is an Echinopsis. Soil save, soil save. Woo! Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what this one is, but this one's fluffy. It's something wonderful. It's got padding, that's why. I always get excited because I don't know what's inside. I forget what I ordered. This is that really cool, funky looking one that was, yeah. Oh no, this is not what I thought it was. Okay, so this one, since I ordered this, and this is a variegated corn cob, and I will take all the rest of this off later. I hate when they wrap it with fuzzy, but they don't have anything in between the fuzzy and that. But they do that to protect how delicate it is. Okay. So you can see how deep that one was buried. That did not need to be buried that deep. And I don't know. I'm trying to find my paintbrush here. Where's my paintbrush? I use my paintbrush to clean off everything. That's another tool you're going to need. Here we go. So tools are super important, obviously. But so what I do is I use my paintbrush. This one's got a stiffer brush. I've got a softer one for more delicate things. To clean things off that might be stuck to your cacti when it arrives, or your succulents. Usually cacti, they're so prickly. They're super prickly. So variegated corn cob, okay? Here we go again with the soil save. Soil save. All right, done deal. Okay, take that over there. All right, coffee's starting to hit me a little bit. Boy, it's going to be a 2-cup, 3-cup day because like I said, I got a ton of stuff. I don't know about you, but this is my favorite way to clean soil. I just take one of my little label sticks and I scrape it back. All right, so now we're down to the little babies. And like I said, I ordered several things from this company, but 3 different orders will come in 3 different boxes. I'm a good customer of theirs. And they're just really nice. They live in a place called Elmira, Oregon, which I have actually been there before. This one, I forget. Oh, that's I'm going to say it wrong, Maracana. And I bought this because I usually don't buy a lot of low stuff, but I bought it because of all the babies. And if you know me and you've been watching my videos, you know why I want babies. Because what I do, so I say, I propagate. Okay, now if you haven't seen my other videos on this, let me help you out and enlighten you. This is what I've been doing. I'm propagating everything so that I can grow it out and sell it. And I have been planting this stuff for days, very meticulously, because they're going to live in these containers for a while. And obviously all of this you've probably seen in many of my videos. I propagated those. That took 2 months for a single leaf for each plant. And some of them have 2 or 3 in them. And then this is what I planted yesterday. Ready? Are you ready? Da, 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 da. I bought a huge plant at another place that had these giant babies, and I got them in there. Some of them are rooted. The other ones I took off of other things that I had. Almost everything came off of something I already had. Okay, here's some more. These are leaves. So I propagate because I too want to have a nursery, and I too want to be able to sell things online. This one feels like it's got a card in it. This might be one of my wins. I think a lot of times the things that you win, they wrap in little baby packages. Oh, look, they gave me a whole bunch of little baby stars. That's so nice. And their card. And it says Euphoria Greenhouse, Elmira, Oregon. And they're fabulous. And I was thinking this summer I'm going to drive down and I'm going to visit them. Because I really, really, really think they're amazing people. Okay, I'm going to put that one in here. I'm missing my other card I have. This one's got a card too. So a lot of times they'll put a gift in something colored. And that's how you know it's a gift. So what I'm going to do here, I don't have my other little baby trays. My table's a disaster. Oh, shucky darn. I'll put them in here. Soil safe. Soil safe. Okay. And they give you little things like little stickers. And they give you their sticker. So I'm going to put those in here. And then these are things that break off. And you just take them. Let me show you what I do with the things they send me like this. All right, you ready? So these were the smallest ones I had. And then I got these. And I put little bitty baby things in there. And these were all freebies. Yeah, I don't waste anything. So this is how big they are, you can see. They're just teeny tiny. And I take those little starts, and that's why I have the teeny tiny pots. And I root them. Whoops, I root them. Okay, here we go. And as small, like that's a baby string of pearls, which I really don't care for because they're really impossible. And these are portulacas, and there's ruby necklace. I don't waste this stuff. I root it, okay? So I'll put all my babies in here. I mean, why not? If I'm a propagator, why would I waste a plant that, even though it's that teeny, could become something big one day? I won't do it. Still saved. You can hear me say that every time. Okay, this one's a little bit wrapped up a little bit tighter. All right, let's try this. Yep, and once again, a little bit. I'm not sure what that one is. I don't know. Portulaca, stickers. See, I'm sticking it all in one card. Okay. All right. So that is my Euphorbia greenhouse haul. Now the next one is big, really big. So I'm going to leave this here. I got to make some room here. This one's got a lot of big stuff. I'm going to move my ghost cactus over. I still don't. That's not the lady I thought it was. This isn't the order I thought it was. I have nowhere to stick a plant. This is my life. I mean, I'm always running out of where to put a plant. We'll slide it there. This is my mess today that gets cleaned up after I play with all my plants. Okay, so the next one I'm going to tell you a story. It says people I buy from online. They have great stuff, but I'm not really liking how they treat some people. Like, if you don't spend a lot of money, they kind of don't answer your questions. They tend to, answer the people who are there to spend hundreds of dollars each time. And that's frustrating. I'm finding there's like 4 or 5 companies like that. And, I buy from who treats me right, but when they've got what I need, I can be ignored. As long as I get what I need. This is a huge, massive order. I know there's at least 4 monkey tails in here. Okay, those are pots. There's at least 4 monkey tails and just a slew of other great stuff. So these people, when they wrap the 2-inch always in a green. They have a method. There's another one. I'm guessing those are my monkey tails. Not that one, but these 4. And I bought 4 because I want to propagate them, grow them out, and take babies from them. Oh my God, this is a massive order. And I know what this big one is. This big one is another ghost cactus. They had beautiful ghost cacti. So, take their little sticker. I can't believe they don't put a card in there. I think they should. Sticker. Soil save. I'll save that soil later. We'll fill it up with trash right now. So, here we go, people. Hang on. Coffee with Cheryl. Coffee and cactus with Cheryl. In the morning. Friday and Saturday, my last hurrah this weekend. I'll be wrapping all kinds of plants when I go back to school. Spring break will be over. And I go back to school on Monday, which I'm not excited about. I wish the year was already over, but it is not already over. This one's going to have to grow out for quite a while, but it's got a lot of babies. That's why I bought this one. I paid way too much for it, but not for what it's going to produce later on. I paid $40 for this one. And that was actually pretty cheap. I've seen these ones with this many branches go up to easily $60, $70. Because I will tell you that ghost cactus are not cheap. They just are not. Look at the way they wrap that to cushion it. I'm so glad they did that. Do you see what they did here? They really protected these babies. And they grew these out in our greenhouse. So look at this beauty. That is so worth $40. Oh my God, it keeps going. Look at that. Look at all those babies. I don't know. I might have to keep that one for me. Holy moly. I've got so many branches, I'm not even going to count them. Okay, so there's that beauty. And what was this stuff? It's not toilet paper. It's a really thick cushioning. That's pretty awesome, actually. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before. I find the most interesting things that they wrap with. Tissue paper is popular for small items. This heavy paper is really popular for the big items. So these are supplies I'm going to have to work with when I, start selling online. Or I like to do plant sales in my community, and that's what I want to do in about 2 months. And I want to do that because there's no plant stores. There's one little baby hair salon where they do dyes and stuff over in the town next over where I teach. And they, ooh, this is spiky. Oh yeah, I know what this one is. I can't remember the name of it right offhand, but I know what it is. And it's really spiky, but it's really beautiful. You ready? I don't know about you, but I like this stuff. This crazy, crazy stuff. Look at that. That's a euphorbia. That's a euphorbia. Okay, I know what stuff I got from them. Okay, here we go. Soil save. Okay, so there's just a little baby plant store inside the hair salon. And she's starting to grow what she has. She has the space to put another couple of big racks in there. But I was so excited in our little baby towns, and these are little baby towns. Like that one only has like 10 businesses. And the school is the major center of the whole thing. I don't know what this is. Oh my God, yes I do. That's my fairy tale. That is nothing. That is so small. Wow, I thought that was a lot bigger. Holy moly, that's a disappointment. And that one, it is barely rooted. They took a cutting and barely rooted it. Wait a minute, maybe those are more roots. Boy, that's small for the price I paid. But you can see all the starts. That'll be one that I will grow out and use for... Yeah, there is a root mass. It's right there. It's off the side, which is really strange. I expected that to be much larger. But they have a plant store in there, and the lady started selling plants, and it's great, but the stuff just doesn't move fast enough because she has so many of the same kind of plants. And so that's a bummer. But I have bought a few Hoyas. I don't know what happened. I bought a Hoya one day that was kind of ugly. And then I started to fall in love with it. And then I met somebody who was a friend for a short time. And she was really into Hoyas. And I'm into Hoyas now. So I was on this other site the other day. It's called Kinsey's site. No, that's another girl. Anyway, I bought Stacy Cakes. She's called on Palm Street. Stacy Cakes, also known as Plant Story. And she had all kinds of Hoya. She had a bundle deal where you could get clippings from a bunch of them. Here's one of my monkey tails. These are really nice monkey tails, too. So I have 4 of these, because usually monkey tails, let's talk monkey tails for a second. Usually monkey tails are big, thick, and fuzzy. And this one I hate. This one's so ugly. But it's finally growing a baby off of it. You'll see right there. Can you see that? Let's see if I can do it with the light off. There you go. Okay. And then I bought that one, and it was okay. But then I bought this one. And see, notice how that one's silvery? And this is a golden monkey tail. And this one has 3 starts. The baby's really taken off in that one. And these, I believe, are silvers. But monkey tails, when they're big, can cost you well over $100, especially with several starts. But when I saw they had several starts, I bought 2 for $50, $25 each. And then I went back at the end of the auction. I bought 2 more because the price and the plant itself was just so nice. So it was really worth it. This is another method I use to scrape my soil back until I get it back in the bucket. I just use tools like this. Okay? All right, so I'm not going to open these 3 because they are identical. Well, they're not clones, but they're almost identical to this one. Okay? So again, that's a monkey tail with 5 babies. All right, now we get onto the little stuff. And I bought so much stuff in the past 10 days that I don't even remember what I bought. So this will be an adventure with me, okay? This one's got something that's padded. So again, they've got the wrapping. They've got it in the tissue paper. I think this was a win. Yeah, I wouldn't. This was a win. I wouldn't buy this. That is a succulent, and it's got some dead frozen leaves on the outside. Boy, I hope that makes it. It's really cold. But that was a win. So that was a giveaway. And you just, what I'm doing too is if I get something I don't really like, I'll propagate it and sell it if I can. Otherwise, I'll sell it at my plant sale if I don't want it. I don't need to keep everything I win. And I'm okay with that. There's some things I won. I think there's some lithops in here. And if you don't know what those are, you'll learn really quickly what they are. Lithops are like living stones. I've seen them for years. And I always thought they were so ugly. I was on a site. This is a good story. I was on a site recently, and it was yesterday. No, 2 days ago. And it's a lady who really doesn't know the name of plants except for her Hoyas and her pothos. And I went to the store and something had already been auctioned. It was called a gaping butthole. Oh my God, that's my fairy tale. That is so puny. That is just embarrassing. I have to get back on. I don't know what I paid for that. But that is such a disappointment. The thing is, though, if you look carefully, it's variegated. That is not variegated. That is variegated, okay? So that'll have pinks and yellows and greens. Boy, that was a really major disappointment. And I've got two that I think are those. I thought they were way larger. I got to go see what I paid. They are so fucking... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I don't swear ever on my videos, and I'm not going to redo this whole video. Forgive me. I never swear on my videos. Yikes. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, now this one's fine. This one I knew was small. This is what you call a variegated jade. And I wanted another one because I just took most of them off my other variegated jade to propagate in my trays over there. I can't believe I did that. I'm disappointed. Okay, soil save. Push back, push back, push back. Okay. Yes, what's that song? I'm Only Human? Yeah, I'm human. All right. So a lot of the 2-inch, yeah, this is my living stones I got. I bet that, I don't know, maybe I didn't order that one. Maybe that one was a win. I think it might have been a win. So this is a living stone. That was kind of cool. And so what happens is if you look at this, you can tell, this is hard to show. Let's see, let's do it from this side. There we go. So you can see this piece and this piece was the original stone. And then it separates and it becomes two stones. All right, I might kind of like this one. And then these are separating. And then this becomes two, and that becomes two, and that becomes two, and that becomes two. But you never see them when they're really big. You always see them when they're little. These, I bought a $25 thing. I know what it is. These were I know what they were. You buy it's okay. So sometimes they do all right, spend $25 and pick 1 through 10, and then you get whatever's in that tray. And what I found sad about this, guys, was that some of them were really nice mixes, and some were really cheesy for the same price. They didn't do it very fairly. So, and I don't really know if I got the tray I wanted because, I found it interesting, just to be honest, that his favorite people that he treats differently online actually ended up with a really awesome tray. So I don't know what number was really in what tray. He just told me what he wanted. So I'm not doing that anymore because I really feel like it just didn't seem fair. If you're going to do $25 trays, I have no idea what this is. If you're going to do $25 trays, they do $25 trays so it's the same for everybody. Oh, this weird thing. Okay, so this is called a Caudex. That looks like a really weird one. So a Caudex is a chunk. I don't know how to explain it yet. I haven't really researched it. A Caudex is a chunk that grows on top of the soil. And then it goes dormant every year, and then this plant grows out of it. And there's the plant with the new starts on it. See if I can get you something. There you go. Now you can see it better. So I don't have hardly any Codex. I'll say that right now. Soil Safe. Okay. And I will show you one that when I didn't have any idea what I was doing online and I started this, I ordered this. It's called a Pachypodium. And I ordered it, and here's what I got. I got this dead, really sharp, brutal thing for like $30. It came all the way from China too, and I was like, what the heck is that? You know, I had no idea. And see how it sits on the soil and then it blooms out, and this has become one of my absolute favorite plants. It's one of my absolute smallest, but that's a Caudex. A Caudex is usually very, very hard, very fibrous, but yet hard. And I can't wait for my other boxes to show up now. I want more. I want more. I always want more. Okay. So this one's wrapped pretty tightly, and since then I've lost my scissors somewhere in this mess. I don't know. Oh, there they are. Oh, scissor safety. I broke my own rule. I cover scissor. This is another lithops. I know it is because I won 2 lithops in that tray. Oh, that's a really interesting color. So see how they're dividing? And then the outside shell eventually dies. So like on this one, these eventually die off. You can see these ones are really new. Gosh, now I think I like lithops. So that lady on that site called these a gaping butthole. And I was like, I said, at the risk of getting a joke at my expense, what is a gaping butthole? Because I came in, the middle of the auction. And when you do that, the things that don't go off, whether they're auctioned or just sold for a certain price, well, no, that's not true. If they're auctioned off and they don't sell, they keep them and they re-auction. But the stuff that's just for sale for like, $20, then it gets put in the store if nobody buys it, and you go click on the little icon for the store, and then everything that's still available is there with the price, and you can, peruse like you're shopping in a store. All right, so I got the lithops. I got the whatever the heck this is called. I can't remember, but I think that might become one of my favorite plants again. Oh my gosh. The fairy tale was way too much money for how teeny it is. That is just ridiculous. Wow. And then 4 monkey tails. So out of this order, my most exciting things for me are definitely this massive ghost. And if they sell these again like they did out of their actual greenhouse, not just out of where they normally sell at a table, I might buy a few more of those just to propagate. So, and then of course I've got the other 3 monkey tails. Okay, so that's my orders for today, including my other ghost, which is going to get cut off today so it can milk and scab over. But I am waiting on 4 or 5, 6 more orders by tomorrow, and who knows when they're going to show up. Okay? All right, you guys. Happy hunting for those treasures. I cannot wait to get these puppies in the soil. Good thing I got a couple of heavy pots for these. I might just plant my 2 ghosts together, and they might get to know each other. They're from different sources. But, yeah. So let's go over here for a minute before I say goodbye, because I'm about ready to go get another cup of coffee, and I'm in a sea of boxes and wrapping stuff. Okay, so this one I got from, let me turn the light off so you can see it. This one right here I got from somebody online I bought from. I got that for $20. She cut me a sweet deal. And then this is the other one, and I got to go back and see what I paid for that. But, so this, let's see. So this branch and this branch I'll probably take today. This one's way too immature, and so is this one. I'll leave those on for a while. I might even leave that for a while, all 3, but I'm going to take that big puppy off, because that's what I did up here. So this one is Myarantha. That's a Euphorbia Myarantha. I don't know if you can see that very well. But it had a really weird branch that was coming off of it. Oh, look, it's got its other one's growing out now. And it was really unstable. It was way up here at the top. You can't see where I took it. It's on the back. Let's see if I can show you that. Yeah, you can see where that protrusion is right there. I took this one off of it right here, so I could root that Myarantha, Euphorbia Myarantha. And then since then, in another auction, I won this little bitty baby, and that's a Euphorbia Myarantha. Isn't it weird that I have so many plants and I know where everything is? I think it is. Okay. So propagation, people. Oh, I want to show you something else. Really excited. Okay, I set this up the other day. Excuse the puppy pads on the floor if you see them. At least they're cleaned up. I have to put that there so my puppies don't get in them. But this is another grow center I set up the other day. And you might not see it right now because the window's up, but I got 2 little baby LED lights there. I got a string of 3 here, and I got a string of 3 here. And this thing lights up like a Christmas tree at night. And I have some of my big tall cacti in here and all my Christmas and holiday cactus. And then I've got some starts down there of orchid cactus in the soil. And then a whole bunch of my echeverias are here. This window, obviously, you can tell by the light. It's incredible light. When that sun comes out, this room lights up like crazy. But I built that rack yesterday. No, 2 days ago. And I love how tall it is. And then see what at the top of my window, it doesn't get all the way light on all those. But what I did is I have on my blinds, I have a chunk that goes there to cap it off. I remove that and I get way more light. So you can see the sun starting to come out right there. Anyway, so that's another grow center I have, okay? All right, I got to go get another cup of coffee before more plants show up. I will be seeing you online. Thank you so much. Please remember to subscribe. And please tell your friends and share this so that I can get more followers. As of yesterday, I had 49 followers. I've only been making videos 1 month now. Maybe 5 weeks, but that's it. So it would be great if I could get more followers. And then, and I've already got over 80. I think this is video 81. So if you want to learn all about succulents and cacti, I'm your girl. Because I'm learning right along with you, okay? All right. Oh, and I got to go harvest rosemary today. Woohoo. All right. Have a great day, you guys. This is Cheryl signing out.